Good afternoon everyone and welcome to the Classic Lounge here at Bridge Classic Cars. So today we're having a little chat about the future of cars, aren't we guys?
We are indeed.
We are. Yes, here at Bridge Classic Cars we're trying to make ourselves as sustainable as possible, and it seems that there's loads of different directions that cars are taking, one of them being EVs. Now, we went to MG in Ipswich to see their launch of a very special car. Now, it was a really cool day, wasn't it? It was to celebrate 100 years of MG, so we took some of our amazing classics along. So take a little look at this. Bridge Classic Cars are very excited because we have been invited to MG Ipswich because they are showing the Cyberster for the first time here. I think it's the first time in this part of the UK that it has come down and been on show for the public. So it is their electric sports car, and I'm telling you, it is gorgeous. Some of our members have come along too to have a look at it, which is brilliant, and we're celebrating 100 years of MG. So let's go and have a look inside at the Cyberster for the first time. To celebrate 100 years of MG alongside the brand new Cyberster, we have brought some of our classic cars. So the first car we've brought here is our MG Magnet. Now this is our 1955 MG Magnet. It is Rob's car from Bridge Classic Cars, and we thought we'd bring it along today just to show how much things have changed in 100 years. We've also brought along our 1968 MGC, and to the most modern car we've brought along today, our 2003 MG ZT V8. But the reason we are here today, what today is all about, is the brand new MG Cyberster. So let's go to Sue first. Sue, can I ask for your first impressions on the Cyberster, please?
I think it's lovely. It's a very nice looking car. I'm very impressed with it. I'm impressed with the quality of it. I'm impressed with the look of it. The inside is really spacious. I'm always a little bit worried with sporty cars because they're quite claustrophobic inside. That one is really spacious. And it is lovely inside. So no, we're really impressed with it, and very tempted.
Trevor, Dan, what do you think of the Cyberster?
Lovely, I really like it. As a petrol head, coming here, not liking electric cars, has grown on me. I think it's signed on the dotted line fairly soon. Yeah, well, really nice. Fit and finish is superb.
It is really lovely.
It's really nice, yeah.
Well, if you do decide to buy one, I think Bridge Classic Cars need some commission, maybe.
Yes. Yeah.
And Dan, what do you think of it?
The same. It's come a long way from their SUV and family car offerings. I think it's definitely. It's going to be a Marmite thing with the doors.
The doors, yeah.
But yeah, it's a lovely car. They've done quite well with it, I think.
So Gordon and Craig have just arrived. We've kept Gordon hidden at the moment. We're going to have Craig come in now and say his first impressions of the Cyberster.
Okay, let's go for it.
Let's go.
So I've been told you know everything there is to know about this car. You've been here all day, you should do.
Well, we'll see.
Okay.
See. I'm good at blagging it.
First impressions. Wow. Really wow, honestly. I think it's probably Jaguar, possibly Jaguar at the front,
okay.
which I have seen pictures of this and I wouldn't have said Jaguar, but now I'm here, I'd possibly say Corvette. Bits here, the moulding of a Corvette, but very Jaguar XKR there.
It's really cool, isn't it?
It's
beautiful.
Really
and I love the lights and the kind of shapes of the light and the patterns inside the light as well, just kind of like extra styling.
Kind of shards.
Yeah, okay.
Do you know, I think the wheels are stunning. I must admit, I saw a live that you did earlier on today, so I saw the wheels on the live, and that was what stood out for me, was the wheels, definitely. The shape of, not the shape of them, the design of them is absolutely beautiful. Probably one of the best wheels I've ever seen.
It is really cool, isn't it? And they're massive as well.
Yeah, I really like that. Okay.
So I'm going to do something now,
Go on.
and I want to get your first impressions. Okay, ready?
Okay.
What do you think?
I love it. Very Lamborghini. Wow.
Oh, sorry.
Not allowed in it, clearly.
No, I didn't mean to close on those guys.
Don't go near my car, Craig.
How Have a sit inside.
Can I? Are
Yeah.
you going to shut the door on me or
No, no, no,
anything?
no, no.
Okay.
And it's got sensors as well. It's got sensors on it, so it doesn't trap your legs in or anything.
Do you know, I've never ever driven an EV. Oh, well, that's a lie. The Mini that we did,
Well,
which
I
is a
have.
1960s Mini, I've driven that. This is exactly the colour of my 107 SL that I'm doing at the moment. Red roof, grey car, so that ticks all of the boxes. Overall, yeah, I think it ticks all of the boxes. I think it's a really, really nice car.
Okay, Gordon, now it's your turn. Should we go and have a look at the Cyberster?
Definitely.
Let's do it. So, what are your first impressions?
I think it's really nice. The biggest thing for me with electric vehicles, there's no style, no design. Look at Tesla, like a Lego block.
Right.
All look the same, you know, no style. But look at this,
Yeah.
and this is lovely. Obviously, the gull wing type doors.
Yeah, I was going to say, what do you think of the gull-wing type doors?
Well, it just sets it off. I mean, it sets it as it sets apart from the others, doesn't it? You know, so yes, it's lovely. Wheels are lovely. The difference between the spoiler with the splitter, just beautiful.
Oh, you
An old
glided in there.
an old man trying to get into a
I think
into
you did a really good job.
sports car. Oh, it's stunning. I mean, it really is lovely.
There you go.
The other good thing about a gold wing door is it gives you a lot better ingress, getting in and getting out
That
a
was-
lot easier.
That was so
It is.
graceful.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was
Well, I
really
am a very graceful person.
Yeah, almost like you did a little jetty out of it.
Yes, yeah. I'm very sylph-like.
It was a really great day, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really nice. The classics looked really good in the showroom
They
next to the Cyberster.
They did. It was a very good kind of juxtaposition between old and new. But Craig, you came along, didn't you, to the second half of the day, as you saw on the video, and you were surprised at how much you liked the car?
Yeah, I mean, I've never been that big on EV. The look of this car is just something else. It was so pretty. So yeah, I think seeing it in the flesh, sitting in it, experiencing it, and to be honest, the price of it as well. When you look at the price of these, it's changing a lot of things. I think there's going to be a lot of manufacturers now will look at what they're doing. It's going to be tough for them to compete with what MG's done.
Yeah, and you must have really liked it, because you may have noticed, everyone, that there is actually a 2024 Cyberster behind me, one of the kind of first ones on the road, so I guess. So I mean, it's not been on the road yet.
No,
because
it's
we're
probably
trying
one
to
of the
keep it-
first. I would say it's probably one of the first in the UK. They
Yeah.
called us last week, and it was about 5 weeks ahead of schedule. So I can't imagine there's many, certainly not many on the road, and probably certainly not many in the UK at the moment.
Yeah, and it is in our Classic Lounge, which does mean this is going to be a competition car, which is very, very exciting indeed. Right now, it is live on our website, but moving on to a different competition car. So earlier this week, our Mercedes, which is just here, our Mercedes-Benz, was won by a gentleman called Kevin Bray. So he was very chuffed indeed. He's actually come in this morning,
Yes.
hasn't he? to decide whether he wants to actually keep the car or take the £15,000 cash. So we're looking forward to finding out which one he does choose. But take a little look at this. You are about to see the live draw of our Mercedes-Benz 380 SL. Off we go. 3, 2, 1 for the Mercedes-Benz. 1,501, 1,501. Kevin Bray. Kevin Bray, congratulations. You have just won yourself one of the most beautiful Mercedes I have seen. Or, if you fancy it, a cash alternative of £15,000. It's always so amazing getting to give people the phone call to tell them that they have won a classic car. And don't forget, guys, that tickets for our Cyberster are live right now on the British Classic Cars competitions website. So go and take a look. And Nick has taken some beautiful pictures and videos of the car. So go and check it out because it's pretty amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. It really is.
And here at British Classic Cars, we're always really trying to be as sustainable as possible. And we've got some really exciting news, actually, haven't we?
We have. It's really difficult for classic cars and to try and explain to people how classic cars can be sustainable.
Yeah.
We've, for some time, we've been in talks with P1. As you know, we've spoken about P1 fuel for a while. We have come to the agreement now with P1 that we will support them in the classic car world. I think it's been quite difficult for any sustainable fuel company. They seem to have cracked the market of racing and the leagues and getting involved in the racing teams, i.e. like at Goodwood, everything was raced on sustainable. But it's tough to get it into the everyday car and certainly the classics. So yeah, we've teamed up with them and we've made the commitment that moving forward, every single competition car that leaves this building, probably not that one, but every other one that leaves this building will run on P1 fuel from now on.
Which is really exciting. I mean, what are the kind of positives about this?
Well, just, you know, running it on P1 fuel makes the emission, it reduces emissions by about 80%. You know, so it goes a long way in kind of reducing the carbon footprint of British Classic Cars, really. Yeah, and it can be mixed with the fuel that, you know, so when these competition cars leave, people can still fill up with E5 afterwards, but the idea is that they can see that synthetic fuel like P1 is usable, realistic and a sustainable solution.
And I guess it's just amazing because with a lot of you classic car lovers at home, it is all about hearing that engine roar and having that feeling of being, I guess, not that you're not control with an electric car, but you're feeling even more kind of at one with the road, I guess. And you're still going to get that feeling whilst being more sustainable.
It's a minimal change.
Yeah.
Nothing changes, you just put different fuel in the car.
Exactly. Yeah, so that's really, really exciting. And yeah, P1 is something for us to really look forward to.
I'm Martin, the founder and CEO of P1 Fuels. Sebastian Vettel's nine-dimensional Williams Formula One car, as well as the Senna Formula One car, and the Beast of Turin, which goes back 100 years. Fill and forget, plug and play, drop in fuel. The future for P1 Fuels, well...
This is the future. Evolution.
This is a Fiat S76 1911. It was called the Beast of Turin because of the flames and the fact it was the largest engined car ever made. And P1 said, would we like to try this car on synthetic fuel this weekend? We filled it up with synthetic fuel on Wednesday. We drove to the pub on Wednesday night. It just runs so beautifully on P1. It's amazing, absolutely amazing.
So this is a 1907 Mercedes that has a 13.5 litre engine. I rang P1 Fuel and they sent me some of their 100 octane fuel, which we've did back-to-back testing, tipped the 100 octane synthetic fuel in, and away to go, and the car's behaved exactly the same.
Bentley in particular are looking to find ways of preserving our heritage in a sustainable way. So they've been using our fossil-free fuels in their vehicles for some time now. The future for P1 fuels, well, we are on a mission to bring these fuels to mass market at costs that are reasonable for general consumers. And we will be building industrial-sized plants to make this vision a reality.
Here at British Classic Cars, we're not just trying to be sustainable with the fuel, we're trying to think of other ways we can be more sustainable as well. So we're trying to be a bit more sustainable in the way we restore cars. So we have actually changed our paint from a chemical paint to a water-based paint. And here is Maro, one of our technicians, working his absolute magic on some wonderful cars. Thank you so much for watching along of our talk show this afternoon. Do not forget that you can grab your tickets for our Cyberster on the British Classic Cars competitions website right now. Now, next week talk show is going to be coming to you from the Birmingham NEC for the Classic Motor Show, so don't miss it, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. British Classic Cars Competitions is very excited to give you the chance of winning this brand new 2024 MG Cyberster. You could be one of the very first people in the UK to get their hands on this all-electric sports car. Modern technology, but with a classic style. Grab hold of the future with both hands with our 2024 MG Cyberster.